What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. And as I'm sure you guys can tell, we are not where we were in the last episode. When I finished the last episode, I did a little off-camera hunting, and I found a few documents I missed in the last episode. So we will just very quickly grab those, and then we will continue moving on with the main story. Just thought I would at least show where all those were for any of y'all who care. So if y'all will just if that is of no big deal or concern for you guys, or if y'all just skip ahead. Got one right here. Get a map of the area. And we got a document right there. There we go. And we have it over there. I was so upset as well when I found this, and I'm like, man, I thought I'd grabbed everything. But guess not.
The Prophet and his followers have been traveling under cover of night, a crooked trail around the border of the Eastern Empire. I do not know where they are headed, and I suspect they do not either. But they know we will not let them rest until this heresy is purged. The common folk of the borderlands give him shelter, and I find it curious that none who have aided him will tell me anything of use. Even when I threaten them with the wrath of Trinity or touch the edge of a knife to their throats, they stay silent. They die, never betraying what they know. The Prophet has a curious sway over people. All the more reason he must be silenced.
Alrighty, and this one, the tracker pursued the Prophet to the edge of the Empire. And all of that. And it seemed like, the Prophet was at least the kindly sort and good enough that people in the border of the Empire, wouldn't give him up for the forces of Trinity and all that. Interesting. Alrighty, guys, welcome back, and we are done with that brief intermission out in the wilderness, and we will be continuing our way through. Got an optional tomb nearby. I have to keep an eye out for that. Looky there. That is an excellent question, Lara. How indeed. We'll have to, you don't just see something like that and you just walk by it. Nah, you gotta investigate that. You at least gotta get a little look-see of it.
It's Mongolian. They passed through here. I must be close to the lost city.
Yeah, Lara, you literally saw it on top of the mountain before the avalanche. Come on, girl. Get some more crafting materials there.
Must be something up there.
Yep, must be. Let us be a pirate for a moment and loot this shit. There we go. Now look at you there, all covered in ice. I imagine we'll use you as a wrecking ball. We got something else here.
The Maria Adula is trapped. The ice gave way. Her spine snapped in two. No matter. While I hope to wield her cannons against the false prophet, we will continue on foot. I have 6 of the Order of Trinity's best, and we have been stockpiling food and supplies while the sailors starved. They do not know it yet, but they will give their life for the cause. My men and I will find our way out of these icy caves and continue on foot. Before the ship was swallowed by the ice to the south, we heard music. That will be our first stop. But first I must rest. The cold has sunk into my bones, and I am drowsy. Just a little sleep.
Alrighty. Says here, a knight of the Order of Trinity pursues the prophet, unadulterated by the obstacles. And it sounds like he and his men, they went to sleep at night in the icy cold, and they didn't wake up. And they didn't wake up from the sounds of it. Alrighty, that'd be very not so fun way to meet your end. There we go. We'll ride you down.
That did it.
Yeah. We can climb up you now. Jump. Scramble. And we'll make our way up further. Alright, got another one here. Okay. This one we gotta be a little quick with it. That's why we can lower it so far down. It's on a timer, we gotta move it. Gotta be quick. There we go. Yeah, we'll ride it down.
Got it. Now to find out what's up there.
There we go. Take that jump there. Alrighty, Lara, let's make our way up there and see if we can find anything good in their storage hold. In their cargo hold. Oh! Well, we ain't if our ledge gives away on us, we're not. Alrighty, let's get up here. What you got for us? Gold coins?
This. Why were they carrying so much wealth with them?
Because they're greedy. That's why. Arrows were good. Got a map, it looks like, and another ledger. Alrighty, we got the map updated. We got more documents and mural locations. And we got a written scroll here.
It's done. We'll die here, thanks to Caraldus and the madness of the Order of Trinity. My ship will never see water again. We entered the glacial sea too far into the winter. Would have been turned back, but Caraldus would not abandon this lost prophet. He and his dead-eyed warriors seized control. He forced the ship through shallow tributaries until we could go no further. Then he made my crew construct sled runners, and the bastard forced us to tow the ship over land. It was death and excommunication to deny him. But it was death either way. I will make sure he dies here with us. I've always kept a little poison at the ready in case the ship was taken. Now, it has another use.
Oh, okay, so the man in charge didn't just fall asleep in frozen conditions. The captain, not wanting to be made a fool of any longer, sounds like he probably, at least for the man in charge and maybe the rest of his men, maybe put a little something extra in their wine that they drunk that night. That Corellius probably made the captain and his men prepare for them, not thinking anything of it. As a clever captain. It says the captain of the ancient ship prepares his revenge. Revenge indeed, he does. And are you the captain, good sir? Well, we apologize, but we are going to be looting your fine ship.
This codex details the archery techniques of the foes of the Byzantine Empire.
We got ancient abilities, new skill. Ancient abilities, quickly shoot up to 2 successive arrows without the delay of redrawing from the quiver. Rapid fire arrows by quickly pressing and releasing R2 after an arrow is first shot. Very useful, very useful. And there you see Lara holding her second arrow there. Already, she's a quick learner apparently. Get some more loot. Anything else? Any more gold coins somewhere hiding in here? Besides you arrows, we can't take any more of you. Alright. I believe that is all she's got for us. And we'll continue our way through the glacier. Ooh, sliding. There we go. Glacial cavern. And what we got here? What you got for us?
A Byzantine brooch. The enamel work is beautiful.
Yep, especially for it being in a box for, centuries on centuries. Ah, looky there. Oh, come on.
This portrait has been defaced. It looks like it was depicting the prophet. They must have had to hide their faith.
Yeah, looks like, a brooch, yeah, looked like it was. Yeah, the, fancy ones for garments and all that with the pin there. Maybe. We get a little more progress on our Greek. And just to, fully complete the circle real fast. Alright, and that's where we went for the tomb. Alright. Let us continue making our way through the glacier. Alright. Don't want to go down. Let's keep it moving. Oh, you guys see that? Got a bridge, looks like. Looks like, ancient steps. Might need to explore that a bit later in the game. Yep. Alright. Keep making our way. We're gonna take your gold coins, sir, whoever's bones you used to belong to. We're gonna take those. You don't need those, we do. And we got more water. Alright, quickly. Yeah, be quick. Oh, come on, there we go. I don't believe... Yeah, there wasn't nothing there behind us. There it was. What do you have for us?
The fugitive prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword. The prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
What's wrong, Tracker? Are you having a hard time? They followed him into unfamiliar lands, and sounds like he was getting frustrated. Yeah, well, That's what happens when you follow a group of madmen. Alrighty. Nothing else to grab, no collectibles, no gold. Keep it moving. Balance, Lara, balance. Alrighty. Looks like it's opening up. Soviet installation. Deep snow.
I'm not your enemy.
That remains to be seen. You killed those men back there.
I killed them to survive. I suspect you did too. How long have they been here?
Days, at most. The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
I can't do that. I came here for something important.
So did they. If I see you again, I'll put an arrow in your throat.
You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you. What's going on down there? Who?
She pulled the Batman.
So, there are people who live out here, and they appear to have been here for a very long time, living in isolation for decades, maybe even centuries. I notice elements of her dress, small adornments that would not have been out of place in the Byzantine Empire. Could they possibly be descendants of the Prophet's people? How much do they know about the lost city or the divine source? It's clear Trinity will do anything to find out. I'm afraid that whoever they are, they're in grave danger. Let's hope the old proverb about the enemy of my enemy remains true.
Alrighty, and we found a new base camp. We found a, hopefully a possible ally, and she has a penchant for bows and arrows as well as Lara. So, she didn't immediately go for the kill shot on Lara. She did give her a warning shot first. So, might be possible that, future ally, maybe. Travel, don't need to, no skills. Okay. And looky there, all that stuff we can find in this area. Bunch of stuff. Alrighty, how long we been going? We've only been going 20 minutes. Alrighty, we will keep it moving. We got some stuff right here. Oh, we got pelts. We got a pelt. Just lying there in the snow. We don't look like we skipped over anything else in the little cutscene of Lara walking over and mystery in a forest huntress takes a shot at us. 20 minutes. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. And down the zip line we go. Bunny. Thank you, Bunny. We'll take that arrow and your pelt. We need your pelt. I'm sorry. We need it for upgrades. Nothing else. That's how we climb back up. I saw you, Glint. I saw that. Oh, we got bolts. We'll take those. Stupid bunny. Can't make more. Bunny was freaking... You guys see that? That bunny was dodging me. We got guy over there. We got a Lara-shaped hole. Very much Lara-sized. Point of interest revealed. What we got here? A cave? Challenge into darkness. Explore the caves in the Soviet installation. 4 more. Well, that was easy. Got mushrooms. Alright, let's do a little cave exploring. We might find something good. And a little mining, you never know. You might get lucky. Yeah, we got something there. And we got some right here. Let's do a little mining. We got 2 right there. Alright, alright. And we got some gold here. Gold coins, that's always good. We'll find a use for these at some point. We found bodies.
Kokos of Nicaea, the astronomer.
And we got level 3 Greek as well. Level 3 Greek. Alrighty, alright. Already got some good stuff and we're barely started. Alright. That's a bit of a drop. Got 2 ways we can go. Go down. There we go. Hope we ain't got no more bears or anything like that down here. That would suck. We'd absolutely find somewhere and cheese that bear from a high ledge. More crafting. More gold. You ain't got no letters or anything for us, man? Alright, just the mushrooms and gold and crafting materials. Alright. We will make good use of all of it. Look like cave in right there. Can't explore further down there. Alright, we explored down. Let's explore up. See what we got. Alright, we got nothing else back there. Can't get any... Oh. Well, it looks like we might just be able to make that jump. Yeah, we make that jump. We got more mining we can do. There we go. We got more raw materials. And we got something else. Someone else's journal.
A prophet must have his followers. Kokos of Nicaea was one of the prophets first. Branded a heretic in his home city, Kokos joined the pilgrimage north. His knowledge of the stars helped guide the way. It is said that Kokos and the prophet would sit for hours under the stars debating the nature of the universe and man's fraught place within it. For the prophet, he built an orrery of planets and stars, so that even during the dark of winter, he might gaze upon the night sky.
Okay, so sounds like this the astronomer, the guy's little cave we're currently in. Sounds like he and the prophet, they like to sit down and talk. And the gentleman who wrote this was probably one of the other guys who accompanied the prophet. Okay, it said the city of Kitesh wasn't built by the prophet alone. He drew the best and the brightest to his fold. And you gotta have an astronomer, someone who studies the sky and all that, and the stars. Alright. Alrighty, we got all that. Let's continue. Alright, we got another cut in the road. What we got over here? Don't want to miss nothing. Just give survival instincts a tap every now and then. Yeah, we got, is that a leaf? We got a leaf. I'm sure Lara will find a use for a leaf. Bundle of wood. We make more arrows. So we don't have to go hunting for all the, for at least one set of arrows. Alright, ain't got nothing over there. What we got further down here? Yep, we found a tomb. The astronomer, maybe? Oh, we got an ancient bow. We got the prophet. More gold. Always, we'll take more gold, always. Got two more. Okay. And that, I believe, will be everything. Alright, yeah, that's everything, guys, I do believe. If not, I will make sure to grab it off screen and I will let you guys know about it. But for the time being, we will make our way out and push a little further into the Soviet installation. Going that way. Alright guys, now that we're out of that cave, we can go back through the Lara-sized hole in the wall and continue on to the installation.
Nothing I can do for him now.
What's this?
First day in Siberia, and it happens. 2 years in Afghanistan and another in Indonesia, nothing. But one day out here on the ice, and pop, I get a kill. Watch the man's eyes go glassy as he begged me for something. Not Russian, no clue. I waited with him and watched. One minute he was there, and next, nothing. Just meat. I got sick on the snow, all mixed in with the kid's blood, but he's just meat now, and I'm alive. Constantine keeps telling us we're out here for a special reason, tells us we're doing God's work. I'm starting to see that now.
And there's Lara's thoughts for it. He's a psychopath. If these are the kinds of people that Trinity hires, and he ain't wrong, they're the heart of darkness.
Just got word. Constantine is on his way down from the prison. We need to get this mess in order before he arrives. Hey, can anyone hear me? God damn it, we gotta get comms back up.
Having radio troubles there, friend? Ha! Take you out. Distract with objects. Distraction objects can attract a number of enemies. Very nice.
Never seen anything like that. Crazy son of a bitch. Rushing 3 armed men with an axe?
I don't know how they managed to take one of them alive.
Who the hell are these people?
Initial recon said there was an old village up in these mountains, but they expected farmers. Thought they'd surrender without firing a shot.
Farmers. Shit. These are trained guerrilla fighters. It looks like they drove the Soviets out of here.
Might be a good sign. If they're protecting something hidden in the mountain, then we're in the right place.
So, do you know what it is we're after?
No, it's neat to know for the rank and file. But it's gotta be important. They don't usually run ops this big.
Been in the field for less than a year. Nothing's come close to this.
We haven't had an operation this big since the island. But that was a cleanup job. Now this is something else entirely. You want some advice? Keep your head down. Don't ask too many questions.
Alright, and there they are. They reference the island. I'm sure Lara caught that too.
Hang on. I'll go look.
Stay close.
Hold on. Something...
Drop them both. Take that from you. And we'll loot you. Got something else here as well. And I got more wood. Yeah, they mentioned the island, of course, from the first game. Pleasant memories for Lara, I'm sure. Got more bottles for distractions. Yeah, more wood. Make more arrows. Salvage. Don't think we can get up onto the train. Mushrooms. We're full up on mushrooms, alright. Now, shouldn't be anything over here. Alright. At least nothing that we can see right now at the moment. Alrighty though. I got a little bird nest. We'll take those arrows. Alright, and we will continue on our way.
There's more of them arriving.
Yep, there are, Lara. Scramble.
I want those crates as far away from the fire as possible. Double time. There's ammo in there, and we can't afford to lose it.
Haven't heard any shots for a few minutes now. I think we're in the clear.
Don't count on it. Stay alert until we get the comms reestablished with the prison. We're on our own out here.
That was Constantine's chopper. What the hell is he doing down here?
Not for me to say. We took one of the natives alive to question him, but it cost us 3 men. I'm guessing the man wants to know what they find out.
Constantine expects more from us. Someone's gonna pay for that mistake.
Prioritize the live rounds and keep them separate from the rations. Got a feeling we'll want those in easy reach.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so sounds like the boss man is here, or at least the man in charge. Alright, let's start thinning these boys out.
Set traps around the perimeter.
Alrighty. Got boy right there, right there. See if we can't. Alright, we got you right there. Looks like you're looking at something. Take you out. Take you out. And we'll take you out. Anyone else we miss? Except you up there. We'll get you in a moment. Alright, Lara's still in relative crouch mode, so we're not done yet. And one. Okay. At least for the guys out here, I think we're good. Get looting. Yeah, bunch of stuff. Loot you. Got bottles. Lanterns we can throw. We hear that boy upstairs. Computers.
You see anything out by the fences?
Nothing. But we didn't see the first image until they were already inside. They knew the layout of this place. Shit. This was supposed to be a routine.
The path is never easy. The Trinity expects us to walk it all the same.
There you are, friend. How many of you are out here? Just you? Headshot, and we get a skill point. Lara puts the bow away. And she stands up. Alright, we're in the clear for the moment. And now we can loot. Get another recording.
I know I've taken some jobs of questionable legality, and I know you're not happy about it. But I couldn't pass up this contract. Been trying to get work with Trinity for years. They're discreet, the pay is obscene, and they always have opportunities. Now here I am, and I already want out. We're at an abandoned Soviet installation in the middle of nowhere. No one's telling us low-level contractors what's going on, but I think I might be helping some seriously scary people get a nuke or something equally awful. Honestly, that's the best-case scenario. Ping me back if you get this. I've carved out a secure channel on the network. For an operation like this, you'd think they'd have better security, but I guess that's why they hired me.
Alrighty, and we get mistakes. Conspiracy theory. Sounds like the musings of one of the rank and file guys, maybe realizing he got in over his head. Maybe. Sounds like it. Ah, looky there, we got some more. Grab those arrows. Or arrow.
An old Soviet plaque. Lenin lived. Lenin lives. Lenin will live forever.
And we got some more progress for our Russian. Almost level 1 Russian. Alright, was there anything down here we missed? Don't think so, but you never know. You never know. And there was that... Oh, from that explosion we saw from up there with our hunter girlfriend. Alrighty. You know, barring any missing equipment, I do believe that that is everything. And, you know, stuff we can't get right now. Alright, yeah, we'll take that one feather. Sure, why not? Why not? Alright, let's go. Let's keep it pushing a little bit. Not entirely sure how much further we'll push. Maybe at least till the next campfire. Maybe. Alrighty, what do you got? Semi-auto pistol part 2 of 4. Let's go. Get a new weapon. It's always good. Alrighty. Climb into higher ground, maybe getting a better bird's eye view of the area. Hold on to that grip there, Lara. Hold on to that grip. Alrighty. Make our way up. Alrighty, there we are. Yep, got a zip line. Zippy zip. Zip zip. A bit of a tumble. I got destroyable way there. We'll get more salvage. Bunch of lanterns. Bunch of mice. Alright, nothing else. Get you burning for us so we can move forward.
That's it, we're out of time. Shoot him. He'll talk or he'll bleed out. You think I fear death? Put a bullet in. Now.
You'll come in handy.
Let's go. Clock's ticking. You're gonna die here.
Got some.
Not just you, your whole family, everyone. They'll all die slow while we watch. You have one fucking chance right now. Tell us everything. Where are the rest of your people? You may have knocked out a few fuel tanks, but that won't even slow us down. You think you can stand in our path for long? It's pointless. So help me God, answer us. Or I'm gonna pour salt into that wound. Where is your next target? Oh, shit. Is he even listening to us? We don't have time for this. I have to report back to command. Stick with him. See if you can convince him.
Alright.
The longer you hold out, the worse we're gonna make it for your people.
Alrighty.
Be merciful. Show me you deserve it. You think we're gonna take prisoners after what you did?
There we go. Alright, man. Don't worry. You're safe.
They have him imprisoned. Got to.
Oh no. No.
Alright. They got him. Someone else, maybe? Their team leader? We'll have to maybe stage a rescue, maybe, from what our gentleman friend here said. Maybe their team leader was captured. Alrighty, and we had this over here.
The Red Army is coming. I've been tracking them for weeks, watching as hundreds of men build the iron monstrosity across the ice. Men have died, their frozen bodies left scattered in the tundra. No rites of passing, no burial or burnings. These new invaders are cruel, godless men. Do they come seeking the precious metals of the mountain? Or like so many before them, are they drawn here by the divine source? My people must again prepare for war.
Okay, and it sounds like this is a journal of either one of the ancestors or one of the older men of the gentleman we just saved in the chair, maybe. Says here the journal of a remnant scout sent to observe the approach of the Soviets as they built the railroad to this place decades ago. Maybe. And there we are. We got Russian level 1. We can. There's a mouse. And we can now understand level 1 Russian. And what we got here? Oh, missing gear. A lockpick. Alright, well, we need a lockpick. Let's get you open. Alrighty. Alright, switch weapons, of course. We got the bow and the little pistol. Crate, more crafting materials. Got bow, bullets, 34. There's that locked door, the bow. Alright, we're full up on healing. Let's stick with our stealth option. And let's go.
How's it looking? Nah, I'm not sure I can stop the leak. This doesn't work. We'll have to rectify it so we get headed back. Not sure we'll be able to find spare parts out here.
The field commander.
I left you in charge here.
Yes, sir. But we didn't expect such heavy resistance.
You were to be my eyes. I expected you to see. You must know what is at stake with this operation.
Yes, but no. No.
You don't.
No.
How could someone like you? Go easy. Go easy. Don't fear the suffering.
He took his eyes. Or at least blinded him.
Our goal is within reach, but we must be vigilant. If we succeed here, a new world awaits. One of our own making.
Constantine, you're needed back at the prison right away. We've got a captive who might know something about the artifact.
Remain faithful, and you will share in the glory of the divine source.
Sounds like we got a madman in charge here.
Okay, please.
What do we do with it? Nobody touch him. Looks like we got another fuel leak.
What the hell happened? This thing is 50 years old.
All right, let's get it shut. We can't afford to lose any more after that attack.
Okay, I got this.
Take you out. Alrighty, friend, we'll wait for you to stop moving.
What?
Take you out. Alrighty, friend, you up there on the walkway. You're next. Alrighty.
We got company.
No, you don't. Anyone else? Besides that poor... Nope. Alright, that poor sap on the floor. Oh, what do we want to do with you?
My eyes. Help me.
There you are. We helped. Man, that sure is a lot of gas there on the floor. It'd be a shame if it blew up. Spoiler. I think we are gonna blow it up. Alrighty, and... Alright, well. I was trying to find where we entered the room from, but you know, can't see it at the moment, I guess. Bullets, we don't need those.
Find a way to destroy that tank.
We'll get to it, Lara. We'll get to it. Yeah, I know. We have flammable objects. Yeah, we have lanterns. we've used those before. Yeah, bullets. Okay, I believe that is everything. Alrighty. That's one way to open it. Alrighty. Red barrel. Thank you, Red Barrel. There we go. Thank you, Red Barrel. You have helped. Get another.
Soviet propaganda. Night won't prevent us from working.
Get more Russian. Translate. More Russian. Language progression. There we go. Loot you. Jump through you. And looky there. We found another camp. New camp.
Constantine is here. The man who tried to kill me in Syria. He's violent, dangerous, but worse, he appears entirely devoted to his misguided beliefs. I seem to have a habit of running afoul of religious zealots. I suppose it all goes with the territory. His men on the radio mention a prisoner with information. Could it be one of the natives I've encountered? And if so, what does he know? Trinity will not be kind in their methods. Perhaps I can find him. Find out what he knows. Earning the trust of the locals might prove useful.
Yeah, very spot on there, Lara. In both regards to the, religious zealots, and, might be a good idea to get the local militia on side. And we got a skill point we can use. If any of you guys care, or want to see it. Resourceful combatant, rapid crafting. That's good later in the game, I believe. Not right now, at least, when our options are limited. Breath control, increases steady aim, bow, scavenger, ammo looted. Don't really have the guns yet to justify getting that one. Master of the land. Reveal when exotic animals are nearby and pinpoint their location using survival instincts. It's pretty good. Scavenger is good. Breath control, very good also. Thick-skinned, less damage, enemy gunfire and melee. Iron hide from explosions and fire. Dodge counter, that was pretty good last game. Effective killer, well in stealth, will be automatically looted. Yeah, that's more like just a convenience than anything, and still very good as well. I don't know. I'll ponder more on this and maybe do this off screen and let you guys know next episode what we got. Inventory, what we got? Yeah, we got 25 cloth, and we got plenty of wood. It's 10, 20. Dadgummit. Rifle ammo, hell holds many rounds, increases rifle ammunition. Well, we don't have a rifle yet, so we'll go for hunter's quiver and the pistol ammo. We can hold more pistol ammo. We'll make good use of that one at the very least. Weapons. 3. Alrighty, yeah. We'll do that. That. And we got weapon switching, and pistols, and all that. Gotcha. Can't do anything more with that at the moment. Alrighty, guys. I think that is where we will call it for this episode. And I know there was that brief pause we did back of the mine, but we're about out of time here. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, why don't y'all leave a like and a comment telling me y'all's thoughts on the episode. And if y'all want to stay up to date on this series and any future series we do here on the channel, why don't y'all consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And I've been your host, Gaming Dragon, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Rise of the Tomb Raider.